my name is Alana McCluskey, and this is my video interview for Pod Marketing's account coordinator position. Okay, so starting off with the first question, what are the top 3 qualities that I value in a company and why? So the first one for me would be a company that attracts passionate individuals who genuinely care about the mission of the company rather than solely title, status, or money opportunities. I think that one kind of goes hand in hand with my next quality, which is promoting an environment where it's okay for employees to be authentically themselves and to have some creative outside of the box thinking rather than just fitting into a mold in order to work up the ladder. And lastly, a company that promotes a collaborative work environment rather than more of a competitive environment where you're on your own. I enjoy having team collaboration as well as direct support from managers. Okay, second question. The best manager that I've had in a corporate setting was definitely at my co-op with Geotab. I think the specific parts of their management style that I really appreciated was the fact that they had time, honestly, to sit with me. We had weekly check-ins where we'd have a one-on-one call and we'd go through everything that I needed to talk through and support on, and they gave me feedback as well. I did a project that I presented to them at the end of the co-op, and they gave me constructive criticism to help me grow as a co-op student, and that's something that I found very valuable. I also enjoyed that we built a personal connection. It just felt easier for me to have open and honest communication with them about what I was going through with work if I was also able to talk about life outside of work. Okay, now third question, why am I drawn to this role? So I'd like to work in account services because it seems like a really good place to be in as a starting point in the marketing agency. This would be my first time working for an agency, and it would be a really amazing opportunity to get to not only work with clients but also get to work cross-functionally with a bunch of different departments, gaining exposure to different teams to find out where could be the best place for me. And I also applied because it seems like it would be suited to the skills that I've acquired thus far in my career in terms of administration, project coordination, and customer service. A couple deal breakers for me would be if my manager wasn't giving me adequate training, if I wasn't given learning opportunities to grow, as well as if I didn't have proper work-life balance. Okay, now the fourth question, demonstrating my organizational skills. Here's an example of me at work. I like to use the flagging function in Outlook to keep track of my tasks. In addition, I also am obsessed with to-do lists, as most people would be. I like to stay organized and prioritize tasks by putting them in a list in order of importance or relevance. Something that I'd like to continue working on is actually blocking out my calendar with time slots to do certain tasks, as well as using project management software. I would love the opportunity if your organization works with a tool like that, such as Asana or Jira, to learn more about how to really break up my projects. Okay, now last question, how do I define work-life balance? So I think it's important that it's defined in my contract how many hours I will be paid for, and if I need to work overtime hours, which I would be open to doing, that it is rightfully compensated for. In addition, to have that flexibility to work from home, I believe this job would be 2 days work from home, which would be perfect for me so that I could get that balance of social time in office as well as time at home to really just focus on my work and get what I need to get done. And then lastly, being able to take time off is super important to me to go on vacation because I am young and I really want to travel the world. Thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate your consideration.